especially there at the guard spot?
Yeah, we rotated almost every drive, all over the place. Strand got a bunch of reps with the ones. Stanton Ramil played the entire scrimmage, which was good. We've kind of, as we brought him back, he's been on a snap count, and today went the whole time, which was really the first time for him in this offense to play what, like I said, just over a half, maybe 2.5 quarters. He needed it just purely from an operating standpoint. And then we rotated Jacoby Ward in there some as well. So I would tell you there was some really, really good. There's just some operating, and we've created some tough situations. We worked a lot of crowd noise stuff here this first 2 blocks of camp, just purely mechanically operating within a game with nobody around. When you're talking about crowd noise, you're talking about what this defense does. There's a lot on those guys too, and it's not an excuse. There's a lot that you've got to be able to function with, and we rotated a bunch of guys. We'll evaluate. It's hard to say, but I thought they competed well. I thought after the first 2 drives, they operated well. There was some pre-snap stuff early, but I thought they operated well. They're going to keep competing here. We need this next 7 practices to really figure out, and it may be a 7 or 8 man rotation going into the season, which would make me which would tell us there's 8 guys ready to rock and roll. So I would tell you we'll have a better answer here.
Alex, how did you see Byram kind of operate today? And obviously you had some highs and some lows. How did you see him kind of lead the offense through all that?
Yeah, I thought Byram had a really, really solid day. There's a couple of operations things. Again, add crowd noise, a couple of things for him to work through. I thought he threw it extremely well. I thought the reads in the run game were really, really good. You don't get to see Byram in his full effect in an orange jersey, and we blew the whistle relatively quick with him, but he did some really good things running the football. I thought he operated really well. I thought he threw it well. I thought that first group of receivers played really well today as well, both blocking on the perimeter and catching the football. I thought that part, if there was a really good bright spot offensively, that was it.
Peter. Outside Jeremiah Cotter, running back, now that you've seen that group kind of in more contact situations, is there anybody else who started to maybe separate themselves a little bit?
Yeah, I thought this was really big for Jeremiah today, for him to go operate. Again, there was some 9, I think we had a 12-play drive, and for him to operate within the drive, I thought it was huge for him first. Omar got reps with the ones. Bryson got reps with the ones. It was really, we held Nakai Davenport out today. I told about 3/4 of the way in, I told LP, I thought Henderson went with the 2s and had a really, really good drive. Like the last couple of days has stepped up. It took him a second to get it. So we need to get Nakai back. He'll be back here on Sunday. But those guys are continuing to push each other. Today was as big for Cobb, Bryson to operate in the system. Again, not taking much in the spring. I thought Bryson did some good things. I thought he got worn out, which we needed him to, and operate worn out. We'll be in a good spot there. We need to continue to plug and work, but we'll be in a good spot there.
When we talked to Montreal this week, he spoke about the importance of a scrimmage setting for his group, going and hitting and being in pads. What did you see out of the defensive line? Anybody that was able to disrupt?
Yeah, I think I would want to watch the film. I thought pretty good energy. A bunch of guys rotated and played. Cody Sigler stood out to me just from an effort standpoint. I thought he was all over the ball. I like our edge guys. Like, I really, that whole group, they're young and there's a youthful energy about them. I would love to see the film and see what it really looked like. We rotated 10 guys with the ones, we rotated 10 guys with the 2s up front in general. So I would love to see what it looked like. I know there were some short yardage situations that Montreal wasn't happy with. I would see why. I would want to see exactly what happened there. I will say there was a goal line stand after an explosive play with the ones, the ball from the 5 and went 4 downs, went for it on 4th and 2 from the 2 and got a defensive stop. And so that was big, but there was a bunch where I would tell you that those guys are not happy as well.
Ryan,